decided to take their first time out here. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards. For effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Houdini. Good, nice job down low. 8 points for him.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Towns looking around. Morris outside. The pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Over Robinson. Towns, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels comes in for Duncan Robinson. Edwards, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Richardson in for Monte Morris. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. There's the screen. Here's Houdini. Richardson cover. Claxton. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Richardson outside. Pass to Edwards. It's Richardson on the wing. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson, the pass to Houdini. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Inside. Outside for Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. There's a good screen. Houdini passes to Claxton.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Houdini. He's got 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Nets. And he sinks the second. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Edwards against Thomas. Passes it to Reed. Got a hand on it. Here's Houdini. Richardson covering. And that one's good. Houdini. Houdini's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Up top, Edwards. Over Thomas. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hard to play the same way without Zion Williamson's overwhelming physicality. You know, the way he challenges defense on the interior, you got to collapse again.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Timberwolves.
0.
That'll do it for our show.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Houdini is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Houdini in that last game against the Raptors was excellent. He scored 13 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Edwards.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Yes, that goes in. Houdini's got 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Reed kicks to Towns. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Houdini. Outside for Thomas. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Towns a screen on Thomas. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Nets.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Houdini. 16 points for him. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Stripped away. Here's Houdini. Richardson covering. Here's the screen to the inside. Offside Thomas. Here's Houdini. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Minnesota making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Watford's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Thomas. They need this one. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Houdini passes to Claxton. Over Richardson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. And it's Edwards, top of the key. There's a minute left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. Connects on the open J. And it's 9 points for Josh Richardson.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Reed. Thomas passes to Houdini. There's the pick. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Houdini's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Richardson the pass to Edwards. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He gets that one. 22 points for Houdini.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 19. And we'll get it going after this from the target set. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open.
The group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels comes in for Duncan Robinson. Edwards, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Morris. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Cameron Thomas comes in for Evan Fournier. And Houdini subbed in for Smith.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Reed in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Houdini. Richardson covering. Here's Claxton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Edwards kicks to Richardson. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Houdini. Richardson covering. Bridges outside. And there's the pass to Thomas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Now here's Reed. With some arc. Rebound by Houdini. Nets leading by 16. To the middle. Pass to Bridges. Here's Houdini. Richardson cover. Houdini passes to Claxton. It's Thomas outside. They get it back. Bridges outside. Pass to Houdini. They set the pick. Now the pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Here's Houdini. And the rejection by Towns.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear win, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Houdini.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Houdini. Robinson left side. Smith outside. Knocks down the three ball. And the Nets lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Waters. No good with the triple. Now here is Smith. A floater. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.